Hello there and welcome. This is Channels Beam and I am Victor Matthias. The keenly contested Ekiti governorship election has come and gone, and the reality that faces political pundits is the emergence of the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Ayodele Fayose, as the winner with a wide margin. Today on the program, I will be joined by a political commentator and blogger, Chinedu Ekeke, and a host of other Nigerians to get their thoughts on the conduct of the Nigerian electoral umpire and the electorates. The program will also be discussing issues bordering on the heavy military presence during the election. But just before we begin that conversation, let's take a look at other topics that were trending in social media circles. Super Eagles. The Super Eagles of Nigeria seemed to have regained the support of social media enthusiasts after they held on to an early goal to beat Bosnia-Herzegovina 1-0 in the ongoing FIFA World Cup. Jonathan in suit. President Jonathan also hit the headlines after he attended a Sunday service wearing a rather unusual formal English attire. Well, we need to keep seeing more of these from the president, but now let's meet our online contributors and hear what they have to say about the elections.
I have been following the election on television. I saw from Governor Fayemi, I saw a very good presentation of election manifesto from him. He presented himself as someone who in the past 4 years has served the state and that he was coming to do better. And when he was talking, he was talking about evidences, though I didn't go there to investigate, but I saw evidences. This makes me so happy because we can now call our leaders to accountability. We can now hold them accountable of what they want. Fayose, I've been hearing his name. I really haven't followed much of this man, but he's been one popular man. Congratulations to His Excellency. Congratulations to him for having won the election.
A fairly contested election. I think it looks that the processes were free and fair, according to those who were on ground. And I'm also happy to read just some few minutes ago that the outgoing governor has conceded defeat and has congratulated the winner. So for me, I think it's some good news for the Nigerian state. Irrespective of the brick prints before the elections, I think the processes so far, according to all the stakeholders that we have heard from, appears fair.
The people have spoken, and like the governor said, he has considered and he agrees with what the people have said. But if we bring down to if we come to break down the whole electioneering process, there are still flaws that I think needs to be corrected. One of which is what is the civil right of or civic duty of a soldier in the process of electioneering. Do we still need soldiers to be the election monitors? Are we in a junta regime? Then all these crackdowns on opposition, do we need them? Then the late arrival of materials. This has always been the complaint. It's time it's up. If this is just one state that the whole INEC cannot handle, then what should we expect in 2015? But as for the whole process in Ekiti as a state, I'm from Ekiti state myself, and I would like to congratulate the governor-elect. It was a hard-won fight. Before yesterday, I never expected a landslide myself. I thought at least it would be like a hard battle between the two candidates, but this was clearly a landslide, and Mr. Governor has considered victory and defeat in good faith, and I want to commend him for that. Not many people can do that, and that is the true democratic spirit. It shows he's really learned, and he knows the in and out of this politics, and is committed to the stability of democracy in Nigeria. So I want to commend Governor Kayode Fayemi for calling his opponent to congratulate him. But these few flaws, I think the INEC should look into that, and the military should know where their boundaries are. If they cannot go to Chibok and bring back the girls, why? What is their? I don't know. What are they doing in domestic affairs of election? So I think the president should take note of that. Nigerians want a democratic nation and not a military regime.
I so much appreciate the spirit of sportsmanship of Dr. Kayode Fayemi in accepting defeat. I said it is very unusual in the history of Nigeria to see an opponent accepting defeat like that. Most of our elections end up in court. But this time around, in as much that is accepting the defeat, at least it's okay and it's a good omen for the history of Nigeria. And I also commend the INEC and the security operatives. I believe, according to the reports and the observers, they adjourned the election to be free and fair, just like that of the election of Moshood Abiola in 1993. But there is no way that there must not be a mistakes. At least INEC also should improve also as per the election in Osun.
In the first place, I want to thank the entirety of Channels Television, because this station has brought many Nigerians very close to our country and to tell us what is happening in our country. In the first place, let me thank the incumbent governor for accepting the defeat. Let me thank the entire state for accepting and voting massively for the governor-elect. And let me assure you now that we Nigerians outside are very, very happy of what is happening in Nigeria, and we are behind the government of improving for the benefit of the people living in Nigeria. In the first place, elections are carried out for the masses, not for the military. I saw what the reporter was saying yesterday about the security. Yes, the security is good. If you come to European world, you will see that when they do election, you won't know what is happening. You won't even believe that it is election. But you will see the election will be very, very free and fair, and nobody will be going or doing something or saying something against each other. In fact, let me thank the executive governor, the present governor, for accepting defeat. And let me tell him that he should not, after accepting the defeat, go back to, like in Imo State, when Rochas won the election, Hakim congratulated him, and later on